Hey, seventh graders. Seventh grade first day, Mr. Boat, Mr. Mo, Mr. Holland, and Forrest, and Cornelius.
We're doing what? We're doing seventh grade first. We are? Oh, wait, what? Sorry. Yeah, we're not representing It's going to be two of the sharks. It's probably going to be me and it's probably going to be No, but yeah. Don't look up the answers. No, this school Wi-Fi sucks, so it'll take forever.
All right, welcome to the junior high annual illusion. I think this is the first trip that you guys have had the courage to make. Hey, Mr. Moke, I need you to talk about this thing. But would you like to introduce yourself, your team, your sponsor, or captain, please?
I'm Hagen. To my left, I have Brock and Dylan. And to my right, I have Haley and Charity. And we have no sub, and our sponsor is Sbowl.
Thank you very much. Just look.
Hi, I am Hunter Lowe. To my right, I have Lucas Smoke and Olivia Doris. To my left, I have Emma Cornelia and Jason Holland. Our subs are Sam Gingrich, Ashley Ralla, and Keaton Davis. And our sponsor is the 5'9" powerhouse, bad bus driving, Mr. Hopkins.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's do a buzzer check. Now, when we buzz in, we'll ask that you listen because she'll say, hey.
I just want to call
Luther.
Luther one. Luther one again.
Okay.
Well, but just go down at a line. It goes from 1 to 5. Luther 2. Luther 3. Luther 4. Luther 5.
Jason.
Frankfurt 1. Frankfurt 4.
Okay, Jason.
Frankfurt 5. Frankfurt 4. Frankfurt 3. Frankfurt 2. Frankfurt 1.
Thank you very much. Okay, so hands on your buttons, just wait to be called on just in case. And here we go, first toss up, hands on your buzzers. What is the state bird of Illinois?
Frankfurt 2. The Cardinal.
Cardinal's correct. Your bonus number 1 is math plus Frankfurt. Give the number of degrees in each of the following. A, 1/2 of a circle. B, 1/3 of a circle. C, 3/4 of a circle. And D, 7/8 of a circle.
Can you repeat B, C, and D?
B, 1/3 of a circle. C, 3/4 of a circle. And D, 7/8 of a circle. That is time. Mr. Lowe, any answers?
For A, 180 degrees. For B, 120 degrees. For C, 190 degrees. For D, no answer.
I'll take A and B for 10 points for a total of 15. Do you have C and D, Hayden?
We have no answer.
That's tough in that amount of time. So 3/4 of a circle would be 270 degrees, and then 7/8 of a circle is 315 degrees. Next toss up. Name the process which expresses the number to the nearest thousands, hundreds, tenths, etc.
Frankfurt 3.
Decimal.
Incorrect.
Lucas 3. Rounding.
Rounding is correct. Your bonus is spelling. Perfect, bro. Spell the plural of these nouns. A, tax. B, hat. C, son-in-law. D, sky. 30 seconds.
Can you repeat B, please?
Hat.
Can you repeat D, please?
D is in dog, sky.
We've got our answers.
Okay, doesn't sound much right for no talking. I'll take them, man.
A, we have T, A, X, E, S. For B, we have H, A, L, V, E, S. For C, we have S, O, N, S, I, N, L, A, W. For D, we have S, K, I, E, S.
A, B, and D are correct for 15 points for a total of 20. What's wrong? Do you have C?
For C, S-O-N-S hyphen I-N-hyphen-L-A-W.
And that is correct for 5 points. Just the hyphen, the technical term. High score, 20-20. Next toss up, hands on your buzzers. What connects the middle ear with the throat? That's time. It's the eustachian tube. Ask your dad. Next toss up. What war was called by the Federalists Mr. Madison's War?
The Revolutionary War.
Incorrect.
Frankfurt 3.
The War of 1812,
The War of 1812 is correct.
because that's when he had something in office.
Your bonus is bonus number 3. Is literature. Give the native lands of these authors. A, Jane Austen. B, Edgar Allan Poe. C, Louisa May Alcott. And D, Leo Tolstoy.
Pass.
For B, we have Britain. And that's all.
That's incorrect. Jane Austen is from England or Great Britain. B, Edgar Allan Poe and Louisa May Alcott are from the United States. And Leo Tolstoy is from Russia. Next toss-up. What does the liver secrete?
Blood cells.
Good guess, but incorrect. Three guys working. Last time, bile. Another doctor question. Next toss-up. In a typical ballad stanza, which lines rhyme?
Second and fourth.
Second and fourth is correct. Math is your bonus, West Frankers. Compute these problems. A is 3 cubed. B is 12 squared. C, 5 cubed. D, 10 squared. 30 seconds.
We have our answers.
Okay, put it down, I'll take it.
For A, 27, B, 144, C, 125, for D, 100.
Those are all correct for 24. Yes. Score is 50-20 in favor of Frankfurt. Next toss-up. Who is Sherlock Holmes's arch enemy?
Moriarty.
Professor Moriarty is correct. Next is spelling, West Frankfurt. Your bonus is bonus number 5. Spell A, reminiscence. B, repertoire. C, sacrificial. D, vengeance.
Pass.
Hey,
For A, we have REMINISCEMCE. For D, we have DENGDANCE.
those will represent one question. Repertoire, REPERTOIRE. And sacrificial, SACRIFICIAL. Sacrificial. Next toss-up. What is the capital of Turkey? That's a tough one. It is Ankara. Next toss-up. What does an entomologist study? Good guess, but incorrect.
The human body.
Incorrect or insects. Next toss-up, we'll get this one. In a paragraph, the main idea is usually given in one sentence. What is the name of that sentence? And go ahead.
The plot.
Incorrect. 3 guesses. Yes.
The starting sentence.
Yeah, it's called the topic sentence, not the starting sentence. Or the thesis sentence. Yes, the one that you start with.
I thought you said we could get this one.
Topic, thesis, sentence. Next
That's
topic.
top.
The topic. Yeah. Next toss-up. What river separates the United States from Mexico? Don't clear use it. Yes? I'm sorry, what? Okay, that's time.
The Rio de Janeiro.
Close. That's in Rio de Janeiro, but the Rio Grande is the river between Mexico. Next toss-up. How many pecks are in a bushel?
12.
Good guess, incorrect.
16.
So close, it's 4. Next toss-up. Another tough one here. What is the term for the cavities in cytoplasm of plant cells?
Was it 3? Pistol?
Sorry, what?
Pistol?
That's incorrect. Good guess.
Cell membrane.
Also good guess. We're looking for vacuoles. Vacuoles.
A vacuum is like a vacuum is in empty space.
This next one, we've got this. It's math.
Oh,
Add the following numbers. You'll have 10 seconds on this toss-up. 9 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 equals. That's incorrect.
31.
31 is correct. This is bonus 6. Literature. Enter these questions about Alice's adventures in Wonderland. A, who wrote the book? And for B, C, and D, name 3 characters who were at the tea party with Alice. You have 30 seconds.
We have our answers.
Okay, I'll take them.
For A, Lewis Carroll. B, Mad Hatter. C, Alice. D, Cheshire Cat.
I give you 10 points, 5 for Lewis Carroll for A, and Mad Hatter is also correct for a total of 7. He has 2 more people with Alice at the tea party. No answers. We're looking for the dormouse or the March hare.
March Hare.
And it said with Alice, so technically you're right, Alice was at the tea party, but it said with Alice.
Trying to find a loophole.
Next toss-up, it's a math toss-up. You have 10 seconds if you need it. The perimeter of an equilateral hexagon is 120 units. How long is each side?
40. 30.
That's incorrect. 3 seconds. 3, 2, yes. And that's a good guess, but I'll have a guess ready. It's 20. Hexagon perimeter, you just add up the sides. Okay. Hexagon.
Hexagon 6.
Next toss-up.
6 times 12.
What is the chemical symbol for ice?
H2O.
H2O is correct. Doesn't matter if it's liquid or frozen.
Thanks, Mr. Webb.
Smile with the family itself. Bonus 7 is math. Give the numerical equivalent for each of the following Greek prefixes. A, mega. B, hecto. C, giga. D, deca. 30 seconds.
Can you repeat A, B, and C?
A, mega. B, hecto. C, giga. And that's time, all these are answers.
For A and B, no answer. C, 1, D, 10.
D10 is correct for 5 points, for a total of 80. And then Luke, we have A, B, and C.
For A, we have 100. For B, we have 12. And for C, we have 1,000.
So close. But incorrect. Mega means millions. Hecto is hundreds, and giga is billion. Next correctly answered toss-up gets the last bonus of the first half. What word in the following sentence is the direct object? We deposited our money at the bank.
Money.
Money is correct. Your bonus is 8, language. Identify the type of figurative language used in each of the following sentences. For A, the new kids must be 20 feet tall. B, we broke our necks to win the race. C, the new baby is as sweet as sugar. D, the wind whispered through the trees. 30 seconds.
Can you repeat C, please?
The new baby is as sweet as sugar.
Can you repeat A, please?
The new kids must be 20 feet tall.
We have our answer.
Okay, pencils down, let's write it down. Take it.
For A, we have the call. For B, we have they work hard. And for C, we have no answer. For D, we have the wind blew.
That's incorrect. Mr. Lowe?
For A, exaggeration. B, no answer. C, simile. D, personification.
Simile and personification is right for C and D. Hyperbole is gross exaggeration, so I think you're on the right track. And we broke our necks to win the race is an idiom. And that is halftime, 90 to 35.
Who's next?
Mr. Lowe, you're going to stay.
Okay.
You can leave your paper. No, I think it's sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I only have 3 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. What's irrelevant? Think what's irrelevant? No? Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Imagine skipping. Imagine skipping.
They were intentional.
They were playing golf. We don't all stick it. Yeah.
Yes, on the playground.
Yeah.
Yes,
What?
on the playground.
Oh, yeah. It's a
Yeah. But five is-
No.
He's at the back.
So got a good luck at it. Good luck. It's just no pressure. You've never lost a game.
That's true. That makes, I did.
We're undefeated.
But, I mean, typically they're the one. Yeah, I mean.
Perfect. Take the bus in, maybe shout out to the United States role was like 40 people from say we have United States role. You go ahead and give it to especially with spelling. And now we've got spellers in. Should be able to get also you're saying he's saying this role. So as soon as the here's it, he's thinking about adding something to the that translates. I think it's this. Say this role. Millions of dollars. Always have
Hello. They're watching this in Mr. Sanders' classroom.
I guarantee you know what
Because I'm supposed to be in that class right now.
know what it's
I'm
about.
supposed to be in it. Oh, nice. And they're watching it small.
Mr. Lowe, would you like to introduce your new subs in, please?
Our subs, to my right, I have Sam Gingrich. To my left, I have Keith Bates and Ashley Rollins.
All right, we're on bonus number 9, and it goes to whoever gets the next toss-up.
Okay.
Hands on your buzzers. Name the first president to visit a foreign country while in office.
Jefferson.
Good guess, but incorrect. Clear.
Richard Reed.
Donald Trump.
Also a great guess, but Teddy Roosevelt's really before that. Next toss-up. What term is used to describe the amount of water vapor in the air?
Humidity.
Humidity is correct, or relative humidity. Science is your bonus, bonus number 9. A, what term describes molten rock within the Earth's surface? B, what term describes molten rock that escapes to the Earth's surface during a volcanic eruption? C, what term describes the belt of active volcanoes that surrounds the Pacific Ocean? And D, what term describes a giant tidal wave that results from an undersea earthquake? You have 30 seconds.
We've got our answers.
I'll take them.
For A, I have magma. For B, we have lava. For C, we have ring of fire. And for D, we have tsunami.
Those are all correct for 24. For a total of 60. Next toss-up, hands on your buzzers. What is the subject of the following sentence? Write Grandma a thank you note.
Figure 2.
Grandma.
Incorrect. You, the subject of that sentence is understood, but they're talking to you. 65 to 90. Your bonus is language. For A, give the comparative form of the word cold. For B, give the superlative form of the word cold. For C, give the comparative form of the word good. And for D, give the superlative form of the word good. You have 30 seconds.
Can you repeat B, please?
B, give the superlative form of the word cold.
Can you repeat C and D, please?
C, give the comparative form of the word good. D, give the superlative form of the word good.
We've got our answers.
Okay, then down on talking right, but I'll take them.
For A, we've got colder. For B, we've got coldest. For C, we've got better. And for D, we've got best.
Those are all correct for 24 correct. Total 85 to 90. Next toss-up, hands on your buzzers. What was the name of the first U.S. atomic submarine?
Jefferson.
Good guess, but not right. Good guess, right? 3, 2, 1. Yes?
Madison.
Great guess, but Nautilus was the name of the submarine. Next toss-up. Which sea in the Middle East has no life forms?
The Dead Sea.
The Dead Sea is correct. Add the following numbers. Math is your bonus. A, 729 plus 489 plus 237. B, 816 plus 743 plus 981. C, 919 plus 867 plus 657. D, 192 plus 657 plus 499 plus 517. You have 30 seconds. Okay, pencils down. I'll take your answers, Mr. Lowe.
For A, 1. Can I start over?
Yes, you can.
For A, 1,455.
Mhm.
For B, 2,740. C, 2,442. D, no answer.
A is correct for 5 points for a total of 100. Do you have B, C, and D?
For B, we have no answer, but for C, we have 11,443, and for D, we have 2,540.
All are incorrect. B, 2,540. C is 2,443. And 1,865 is taken to do that computation in that amount of time. Still a very good match. 6 more toss-ups left in the match. We may finish this list off. 6 more toss-ups. What acronym comes from sound navigation ranging?
So.
Say it again, please. That's incorrect.
Sonar.
Sonar is correct. Your bonus is bonus 12. Spell the following words. A, ignoramus. B, malicious. C, sauerkraut. D, upholster.
Can you repeat A, B, and D?
A, ignoramus. B, malicious. D, upholster. And this time I'll take your answer, Mr. Lowe.
For A, IGNORAMOUS. For B, no answer. C, SOURKRAUT. For D, APULSTURE.
Good guesses, but incorrect. Emmanuel Lutheran, you have A through D.
For A, we've got IGNARAMOUS. For B, we've got MALICIOUS. For C, we've got SOURKRAUT. And for D, we've got APPOLSTAR.
We both spelled sauerkraut close. It's not an American word, it's a German word. So it's not sour, it's S-A-U-R. S-A-U-E-R-K-R-A-U-T.
Sour.
I think we got the last part. Upholster, U-P-H-O-L-S-T-E-R. And I think we spelled ignoramus with an O at the end. I-G-N-O-R-A-M-U-S.
I took it after you.
Yes, sir.
I had nothing to do.
Then, Emmanuel Lutheran, you got malicious correct. 90 to 105, very tight match. We have 3 more bonuses. Next toss-up. In what state, besides Alaska, are the highest and lowest points in the United States?
Maine.
Incorrect.
California.
California is correct. Geography is your bonus, West Frankfurt. It's bonus 13. What continent is the most tropical is A. For B, what is the largest desert in the world? For C, what is the longest river in the world? And for D, what is the highest mountain in the world?
We have our answers.
Okay, I'll take it.
For A, South America. B, Sahara. C, Nile. D, Everest.
I can give you B, C, and D for 15 points. For a total of 125. Emmanuel Lutheran, do you have A?
Australia.
Good guess. Africa is the one that they're looking at being the most tropical. 125 to 90. Still a great match. Next toss-up. Name the largest island in the Hawaiian chain. Need answer. 3, 2, 1. That's not.
Honolulu.
guess it's called Hawaii. Must not call it that. Next toss-up. We've only got 3 more toss-ups left.
It's Keaton Sbowl.
Who was the famous son of Sir Lancelot?
Arthur.
Good guess, so incorrect. Right time. 3 seconds, Franklin.
Sherlock Holmes.
They're looking for Sir Galahad. Next toss-up. For how many weekdays does Lent last?
Look at 3.
Incorrect. What's Franklin?
Frankfurt 3.
4.
So close. 40. 40 days and 40 nights, Lent.
Oh.
Great question.
What?
This is the last toss-up of the match. Stop at 30.
That's Noah's.
The metric system is based on powers of what numeral?
Frankfurt 1.
2.
10 is correct.
Whoa, whole game.
They were getting answers.
Our last bonus of the day is language plus Frankfurt. What 4 words need to be capitalized in the following sentence? For A, B, C, and D. Sharon went to the university mall on Saturday to get a dress. You have 30 seconds.
Can you repeat the sentence, please?
Sharon went to the university mall on Saturday to get a dress.
We have our answers.
I'll take them.
For A, Sharon. D, university. C, mall. D, Saturday.
In that order, that's perfectly fine. Those are good for 20 points. And that is the match, 150 to 90. Very nice job.
What?
Martelli, Lawrence, and Vitelli. Martelli, Lawrence, and Vitelli.
Yes. Hey, yo, I want that back after the match.
Hey, 7th graders, I know you want to fight over, but I need a clear. Thank you.
I'll take scoreboard. I'm sorry, so I already labeled it
Always. Rewind. Hey, go. I did, but I'm gonna give you that in a second.
Okay, that's fine, that works.
We've always got something.
Make sure, like, if there's one about the hot, make sure you get it. Yeah, get it. Don't want like mispronunciation. Yeah, don't say my spelling wrong.
All right, 8th graders, welcome to West Grade. If you'd like to introduce yourselves, respond, please.
My name's Roger McKee, I'm left of you guys.
Thank you.
My name's Roger McKee, to my left we have Reese Malone and Trey Baskin. To my right we have Chloe Barnett and Evan King. All subs, all Anaya Falco, Connor Lyko, and Bella Lyman, and all sponsor is Mr. Zoll.
Thank you very much. Mr. Lawrence.
I'm Michael Lawrence. To my right, we have Madison Google and Gates Dalton. To my left, we have Carly Martelli and Sophia Kelly. And our subs today are Justin Holland, Caitlin DeGroot, Anna Lampchick, Finley Wilmore, and JT Larkin. Our sponsor is it's a majestically short 5-lane powerhouse, bad bus driving for girls.
I come by that naturally. Long line of bad drivers like that. All right, so let's do a quick test because we'll need to identify who you are when you buzz in, just so we can get the right person to buzz in. Manuel, you guys start.
Loser 1. Loser 2. Loser 3. Loser 4. Loser 5. Printer 5. Printer 4. Printer 3. Printer 2. Printer 1.
Okay, so hands on your buzzers. What adverb is used unnecessarily in the following sentence? Would you repeat the question again?
Loser 4. Again.
Again, is correct. Actually, again is incorrect, but you are right, so they overuse the word here. Yes, I'm confused. But you did get the first bonus in science, eventually. For A, B, and C, give the common names for the 3 shapes of bacteria. And for D, give one scientific name for any one of these bacteria shapes. You have 30 seconds.
I'm going to.
Yeah, I'll take a pencil down with her.
A, la, B, oval, C, circle, D, banana.
I can take Rod Light for 5 points. Well, Frank, you have 2 guesses for A through C and D.
For A, we have sphere. For B, we have rod. And for D, we have,
They said Rod, I need one more.
sure,
Okay, and you have D?
spiral.
We're looking for Spirillum, Bacillus, and Coccyx is the appropriate scientific bacterial
We read
name.
about that yesterday.
That's weird. You guys didn't learn it. 5-5? No, you guys don't. Oh, 10-5. 10-5 in favor of Emmanuel Lutheran. Next toss up, hands on your buzzers. Who is nicknamed the father of the Constitution? Incorrect.
Benton.
Also a good guess, but James Madison was the person. Jefferson, I think, wrote it, and James Madison was called the father of it. Next toss up. What was the name of the first U.S. space shuttle launched in 1981? Incorrect. Good guess.
Apollo 13.
Also a good guess, but not right. We're looking for Columbia. Next toss up. Give the past tense of the verb take. Took is correct. 10 to 10 is the score. Bonus number 2 is yours, West Frank. It's a math bonus for A, B, C, and D. Name 4 out of the 5 mathematical properties used in multiplication. And this time was record. I need your answers.
For A, we have distributive. For B, we have identitive. For C, we have MDEF. And for D, we have commutative.
Can you repeat me?
Commutative.
I can take distributive and commutative.
I'm gonna let these.
Go ahead.
Commutative.
Good guess. We're looking for the associative identity, zero identity, and the multiplicative identity. That's the type. Multiplicative. Try to use that word in a sentence later on today. Multiplicative. Next toss-up. Okay. It's a math toss-up. You have 10 seconds if you need it. What is the volume of a cube whose edges are 10 centimeters?
$37.
Is that correct? Yes? Oh, did we guess what's right? We guess what's right?
60.
So it's 10 times 10 times 10. So 10 times 10 is 100, times 10 is 1,000. Greedy. And we should have said those answers in centimeters cubed or cubic centimeters too. Next toss up. What common type of erosion formed the Grand Canyon?
Flood.
I can count that. Water erosion or flooding. Sports is your bonus Bonus number 3, identify the names of athletes better known by these nicknames. For A, basketball's Air Jordan. For B, swimming's Baltimore Bullet. For C, tennis's Queen Bee. And D, golfer's Golden Bear. 30 seconds.
Repeat C, please.
C, tennis's Queen Bee.
We have answers.
Okay, pencils down, let's write. I'll take them.
A, Michael Jordan. B, Michael Phelps. C, Venus. D, Tiger Woods.
Can you be more specific with C?
Martha Venus.
I can give you 10 points for A and B for a total of 25. Let's write. We have C and D.
For C, we have Venus Williams. And for D, we have Venus Williams.
Good guess. D, we're looking for Golden Bear, Jack Nicklaus. And Venus Williams was correct for 5 points there. 25 to 25, great math. Next toss-up. Oh crap, it's a math toss-up. Complete the problem and reduce to lowest terms. 2 over 5 plus 6 over 20.
Seven over 10.
7 over 10 is correct. Your bonus is science. Identify each of the following terms used in astronomy. For A, cloud of gas and dust among the stars. For B, massive rock that enters the Earth's atmosphere traveling at enormous speeds. C, non-luminous celestial object usually with its own moons that revolves about a star. And D, an object with a dense nucleus of frozen gases and dust, a halo and a tail that revolves around the sun. You have 30 seconds.
We have answers.
I'll take them. This is down, right?
A, nebula. B, meteor. C, planet. And D, comet.
A, C, and D are correct for 15 for a total of 25. What's right there? B.
Meteor.
That's what they said. We need a meteorite.
Okay.
It's all right. 45 to 25 in favor of the annual loser. Good match. Next toss-up. Spell the word phenomenon.
P-H-E-N-O-N-E-N-O-N.
That's incorrect.
P-H-E-N-O-M-E-N-O-M.
So close. Phenomenon and phenomenon.
Oh,
So you were really close. You spelled phenomenon, but phenomenon is the word. Yes.
Oh,
You spelled it very well, but it was the wrong word. Sorry. But she spelled phenomenon right. We're looking for phenomenon. It's an A.
It's probably basketball.
Yes, I went to math. Next toss-up. How many dozens are in a gross?
12.
12 is correct. Get back over here. For a total of 50. Your bonus is bonus number 5. It's another sports bonus. Give the name of the baseball team that plays its home games in each of the following stadiums. A, Coors Field. B, Progressive Field. C, U.S. Cellular Field. And D, Busch Stadium.
Repeat B, please.
B, Progressive Field.
You have answers?
All right, this time anyway, I'll take your answer.
A, the Rockies, B, the Mariners, C, the White Sox, D, the Cardinals.
I can take A, C, and D for 18 points for a total of 65. You have B.
B with the Astros.
Astros is correct. Progressive Field is a key team.
Oh, you messed up.
Next toss up. Yeah, 25-65 in favor of Manuel. Germany's only port is on this body of water. Identify it. I'm sorry, what? Can you be more specific? That's incorrect.
Pacific Ocean.
Also incorrect. We're looking for the North Sea. Next toss up. Identify the property in this math problem. A plus B equals B plus A.
Commutative.
Commutative property, addition is what's there. Your bonus is 6. It's language. For A, give a synonym for citadel that begins with F-O. B, give a synonym for calmness that begins with T-R. C, give a synonym for deserter that begins with R-E. And D, give a synonym for idol worship that begins with I-D. 30 seconds.
Repeat A, B, and C, please.
A, synonym for citadel that begins with F-O. Synonym for B, synonym for calmness that begins with TR. C, synonym for deserter that begins with RE. And D, synonym for idol worship that begins with ID.
You have answers.
Okay, pencils down.
I'm going to let B do it.
All right.
And you can say, I'm going to nominate.
No, I can never look at that.
Okay, for A, we have fourth. For B, we have tranquility. For C, we have no answer. And D, we have idle.
A, B, and D are correct for 15 points. Do you have C?
C, we have no answer.
Good guess. Renegade was the word that we're looking for. Fort or fort? Go ahead. No. Okay. All right, we are on bonus number 7. It goes to whoever gets the next toss. What was the name of the peace treaty that ended the Revolutionary Wars? Treaty of Paris is correct. Our bonus is 7, West Frankfurt history. Answer the following questions about famous Revolutionary War people. A, this person was called the father of the revolution and said rebellions and tea parties were my solution. B, this Frenchman persuaded France to fight on our side. French financial support changed the war's tide. C, this man disguised as a teacher, got caught as a spy. Then he regretted that he could only be hanged once. And D, this person and 300 Green Mountain Boys captured Fort Ticonderoga while the British slept. You have 30 seconds.
we have our answers.
Okay, I'll take your answer.
For A, we have Thomas Jefferson. For B, we have Napoleon. For C, we have Paul Revere. And for D, we have John Adams.
Those are great guesses, but incorrect. Ms. Riley, I'll take your answer.
For A, John Adams. For B, Thomas Jefferson. For C, Benedict Arnold. For D, Paul Revere.
Also incorrect. You were close on Adams, but Samuel Adams was the Revolution guy. Marquis de Lafayette was the French guy that supported supported us. Nathan Hale was a spy, just like Benedict Arnold. But Ethan Allen was the 300 Green Mountain Boys. I think that was on your homework last night.
Yeah. I knew you. So tired of Lafayette.
Next correctly answered toss-up gets the last bonus of the first half. Be quiet in the back, please. Add these numbers to math bonus. You have 10 seconds to read it. 27 plus 34 plus 49 equals.
110.
110 is correct. Your bonus is language, Riley. Give the root word for the following. A, replacement. B, international. C, misinformation. And D, uncomfortable.
Repeat C, please.
C, misinformation.
Repeat.
D, uncomfortable.
We have our answers.
I'll take it.
For A, replace. For B, national. For C, information. For D, comfort.
Comfort is correct for D for 5 points, for a total of 95. What questions do we have A, B, and C?
For A, we have place. For B, we have nation. For C, we have information.
I think that's what they said for C. Just in 4 for that one. But A and B were correct for 10 points. For a total of 40 to 95 at halftime. Very nice. That's right up. You get up column and straight switch.
I'm so proud of myself for building a market. So I recommend I'm so proud of myself. I knew
Somebody steal your. While your copy of the close in, yes, your amount.
Don't leave it early.
One of them is yes. Sometimes they, my class, they buzz it. They're racing the buzz. Not the whole time. My whole right now is just buzzing. Hey, great job. Still pen. Lost my pen.
There's more kids than that.
Oh,
How cute.
good.
I don't think
You got one?
so. That's great.
Okay, make sure we're quiet in the back, so everybody can hear. Ms. Riley, would you like to introduce these subs? I think you had one come in midway through the workout.
Our subs is to my right, we have Bella.
Back row. Thank you very much. Hey, Jim, would you like to introduce yourself and team, please?
I'm Jay London. To my right, I have Finley Wilmore and Anna Lemche. To my left, I have Caitlin Groove and Justin Holland.
Yeah.
And our sponsor is 5'9" Powerhouse, Bad Boy Starting Mr. Hopkins.
Thank you very much. I think I've only driven them like 3 times. It must be pretty dramatic. Okay, first, we're on bonus number 9. It goes to whoever gets this next toss-up. Name the only breed of dog that is native to the United States.
Trick or treat.
Boxer.
Good guess, incorrect.
Golden Retriever.
Also a good guess. We're looking for the Boston Terrier. Convert, it's a math toss-up. Convert 80, that's all right, keep trying. Convert 81 yards to feet.
Luther Tubes.
242 feet.
That is correct. Your bonus, Murphy, is science and language. Give the common abbreviation or acronym used to identify the following. A, sudden infant death syndrome. B, sound navigation ranging. A, ribonucleic acid. C, ribonucleic acid. And D, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. You have 30 seconds.
Repeat all of them, please.
Yep. A, sudden infant death syndrome. B, sound navigation ranging. C, ribonucleic acid. D, cardiopulmonary resuscitation.
Repeat, can you please?
C, ribonucleic acid.
We have our answer.
Okay, I'll take them.
For A, we have SIDS. For B, we have Sono. For C, we have Ribo. For D, we have CPO.
A, B, and D are correct for 15 points for a total of 1. No, sorry, yeah. And do you have C?
No answers.
Ribonucleic acid is what they call RNA.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we knew that. Next toss-up. What is the simple subject of the following sentence? My little sister, afraid of thunder and lightning, hid under the bed.
Luther Ford.
Under the bed.
Incorrect.
Trick or treat.
I'm sorry, what?
Thunder and lightning.
Incorrect. The simple subject is sister. Next toss-up. Give the name of the act that set up retirement funds and unemployment insurance.
Luther Tube.
401k.
Good guess, but incorrect.
Trick or treat. Hayride Act.
Close. We're looking for social security here. We're not there yet. The key word was retirement fund. Next toss-up. What is the nickname for any politician who is serving out his or her term and will not have another? And that's time. They call that the lame duck. And there was a lame duck amendment to bump up the inauguration. Next toss-up. Give the term for an agreement between friendly nations.
Frank for two. Treaty.
Can you be more specific?
Peace treaty.
I'm not saying no. Good to buzz in. They're looking for an alliance. The better version here. Alliance. Next toss-up. Shakespeare wrote exclusively for 2 theaters. Name one of them.
Ford Theater.
Sorry, what?
Ford Theater.
That's incorrect. Yes. 3, 1. That's time. It's the Globe, or the Black Friars. Next toss-up. When playing dice, how many total dots are on one die?
24.
Incorrect. Very good. 3,
Frank for two.
1 off, 21.
That was
6
really
plus
loud.
5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1.
Not even.
Next toss-up. Give the term for animals which are mainly meat-eating.
Frank for two. Carnivores.
Carnivores is correct. Your bonus is geography. Identify these states from the following nicknames. A, the Golden State. B, the Garden State. C, the Cornhusker State. And D, the Buckeye State. You have 30 seconds.
Could you repeat A?
A, the Golden State.
Do you have an answer?
Okay, I'll take them.
For A, we have California. For B, we have New Jersey. For C, we have Idaho. For D, we have Illinois.
A and B, California and New Jersey are correct for 10 points for a total of 55. Do you have C and D?
For
Take line in the back.
For C, we have Nebraska, and B, we have Ohio.
Those are both correct for 10 points. 55 to 125 is the score. Next toss-up. In what year did Lewis and Clark reach the Pacific Ocean?
1860.
Incorrect.
Frank for two. 1874.
Also a great guess, but 1805. Specifically. Hey, back up. Shh. Next toss-up. The temperature to which air must be cooked to become saturated is given what name?
Boiling point.
Incorrect.
Frank for four.
Cooking point?
Close, they call it cooked, but really it's not cooked. It's the humidity in the air. It's called the dew point or the condensation point.
Oh, that makes sense.
Next toss-up, we'll get this one. What is the additive inverse of 62?
Frank for two.
4.
Incorrect.
Luther three.
Negative 62.
Negative 62 is correct. Additive inverse. Your bonus is bonus 11, Murphy. Science, give the common names for the following compounds. A, sucrose. B, hydrogen oxide. C, sodium chloride. D, acetic acid. 30 seconds.
Repeat B, please.
B, hydrogen oxide. And that's time. Hey, I'll take your answers. That's right.
For A, we have sugar. For B, we have rust. For C, we have salt. And for D, we have pepper.
Good combination. A and C are correct for 10 points for a total of 140. What's Frank? Do you have B and D?
For B, we have chlorine, and for D, we have no answer.
Hydrogen oxide. You better know it is H2O. So it's
Oh my, what?
H2O, hydrogen oxide. Acetic acid is also known as vinegar.
Oh,
That's it.
I
Go ahead. Riley, would you like to introduce yourself?
All stuffs. To my left, we have Conowacco. And to my right, we have an iPod.
All right, we are on bonus number 12. It goes to whoever gets the next toss-up. Identify the gerund phrase in the following sentence. Hiking up the hill took us all morning.
Took us all morning.
Incorrect?
Frank for 2. Hiking up the hill.
Hiking up the hill is correct. 60 to 140. Bonus 12 is yours, West Frankfurt. Spell the following words. A, hieroglyphics. B, idiosyncrasy. C, kamikaze. D, mausoleum. 30 seconds.
Could you repeat D?
Mausoleum.
We have our answers.
I'll take them.
For A, we have HYROGLPHICS. For B, we have IDIOSYRACY. For C, we have no answer. For D, we have NOCALIAM.
Those are incorrect. Repeat the lesson.
I'm gonna nominate these.
All right.
For A, we have HIEROGLYPHICS. For B, we have IDIOCRACY. For C, we have KAMIKAZE. And for D, we have no answer.
Idiosyncrasy, we both spelled it wrong. IDIOSYNCRASY. You spelled hieroglyphics and kamikaze correctly. Mausoleum, MAUSOLEUM. Mausoleum.
I didn't write down.
Next toss-up. It's a math toss-up. You've got 10 seconds if you need. If the perimeter of a square is 100 inches, what is the length of each side?
25.
25 inches is correct. And in the tournament, they might want to make you say the word inches right there.
So,
Oh, it's perfectly fine. There are just some people that are digit eligible that feel like you have to use the units. Your bonus is history, Merck. In which war were the following men associated? A. Stonewall Jackson. B. Nathan Hale. C. General Montcalm. And D. Nathaniel Greene. General Montcalm. D is in boy, Nathan Hale.
Sorry, D is dog.
Sorry, Nathaniel Greene.
And B.
B is in boy, Nathan Hale. C. General Montcalm. A. Stonewall Jackson.
We have answers.
Good, that's done.
For A, we have Civil War. For B, we have no answer. For C, we have French and Indian War. For D, we have Revolutionary War.
A, C, and D are correct for 15 points. Let's bring B up. B.
No answer.
Always gets a war. Nathan Hale, I think, was mentioned earlier on,
Yeah.
and he is the Revolutionary War guy. Next toss-up. Hands on your buzzer. Who was the school teacher in The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington? By Washington Irving. Your bonus is math. Using the metric system, answer these questions. A, what is the base unit used to report length? B, what is the base unit used to report mass or weight? C, what is the base unit used to report liquid volume? And D, what is the metric unit nearly equal to 1 mile?
Can you repeat all of them, please?
Okay. A, what is the base unit used to report length? B, what is the base unit used to report mass or weight? C, what is the base unit used to report liquid volume? D, what is the metric unit nearly equal to 1 mile? What's the base unit used to report liquid volume?
We have answers.
Yes, go ahead.
A, meters. B, grams. C, liters. D, kilometers.
You're all correct. 20 points for this guy. Next correctly answered toss-up gets the last bonus of the match. If we get the next two toss-ups, we have to stop there. Give the complete name for the immunization shot, DTP.
Duration transfer process.
Great guess.
Tetanus. Tetanus.
You're on the right track, but the D, T, and P all stand for something. Diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis.
And on buzzer. And on buzzer.
Next, toss-up is the last toss-up of the match. We get it right, we get it wrong. Who was the 4th president of the United States?
James Madison.
Fastest correct.
I remember that from someone else.
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
Be proud of me.
I'm so proud. This is me being proud. Mr. Riley and Murphy, your last bonus, bonus is vocabulary. Give the term for each of the following definitions. A, drugs which are used to kill disease-causing bacteria. B, the way people of a culture do things. C, change that takes place in living things slowly over a long period of time. And D, a story that's not proven true but explains a natural happening.
Repeat A and B, please.
A, drugs which are used to kill disease-causing bacteria. B, the way people of a culture do things.
Repeat B and C, I'm sorry.
B, the way people of a culture do things. C, change that takes place in living things slowly over a long period of time. A, drugs which are used to kill disease-causing bacteria. And that's time, Murphy, any right?
For A, we have antibiotics. For B, we have tradition. For C, we have evolution. And for D, we have theory.
A, B, and C are correct for 50. Do you have D? Close, it's a myth. That's F. And that is the match. 250 was the final score in favor of Murphy. Good one Hey, junior high people, take you over here.
She can take all this too.